I'm Finn Graves. Welcome to the Artist Blog. Today we're going to talk about taking lines and putting them in our sketchbooks. Okay, so in the Healer series I did one where I say take the line for a walk and just like mess around with it. So you can check out that video if you want to. But what I want you to do is I want you to like look at the lines of things. Have you ever sat and like just looked at things and seen where there's rectangles and there's round shapes with dark contours? So our human brains are really drawn to contrast. And so, I'm extra drawn to contrast, let's just say. I like tattooing, I like really bold, vibrant acrylic paint, I like really sharp, defined lines. It's one of the things that other artists have often called my work adolescent, because I do such big eyes and such like large heads and like sharp, defined lines, where some shading would just be, would be a better idea. But that's my aesthetic, and like as an artist, each of us has our own like voice that we put in the work that we're doing. And so when I try to do it a different way, like other people do things, I'm just not satisfied. I can do it. I can actually draw realistic portraits of people, but I don't really like to. I am a photographer as well, and so if I want to do realistic portraits of people, I'm like, why can't I just put them in front of me? They're so beautiful. I just want to like watch the light hit them and see the different contrasts and the contours and the lines that pop up using my camera. So this is one of the flaws or the complications of being a mixed media artist. I'm like, why take 72 hours to recreate somebody's gorgeous hair when I could sit down and do a 2-hour photo shoot with them as well as enjoy their company? Like, why? So, but I want you to go around and look and see what has like large contrast in your world and what has like sharp shapes and what people are full of lines. I don't know if you noticed, but some of you have some really good lines. So maybe check yourself out in the mirror, see where your lines are. I know for myself, my lines are right here. Yep, I have really strong eyebrows, and right here is really dark shadows, and then oftentimes just these spots on me. The rest of me is pretty round. So I don't know if that's why I'm drawn to really sharp lines, because I'm not very sharp as a person. I'm round and curvy and like chunky and like kind of happy in my eating all my foods. So yeah. Go out and look and see what's contrast for you and like what lines you see and like who really looks like a drawing. Have you ever noticed that? Like some people really look like drawings, and maybe that's just my artist brain, but I super like it. So yeah, comment below on what you found that contrasts in your life and what looks really interesting, and if anything came up for you when you were noticing it. And I'll see you next week. Mwah. Happy creating!